Good evening. I'm Dr. Royal, principal at John Marshall High School. Good evening, parents, students, families, and friends of the John Marshall family. We're pleased that you have chosen to share this special occasion with us. We ask your cooperation as we proceed with our commencement activities. Please give each graduate the honor that he or she so richly deserves. We realize your excitement on reaching this milestone. You and the graduates have all worked very hard to make this dream a reality. Therefore, we ask that you applaud their achievements in a way that will not distract from the dignity of this occasion. Please refrain from whistling, name-calling, or loud outbursts. And just as you have supported John Marshall throughout the years, I am certain we can count on you to support our culminating activity for the 2018 graduating class. Thank you. John Marshall Justices, please all rise for the colors and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Thank you. Welcome to the 137th John Marshall High School Commencement Ceremony. It is a good day. No. It is a great day to be a justice. Our graduates are closing a chapter in their lives and beginning a new volume. They have accomplished many things throughout their journey here. They deserve to enjoy every moment. To parents and guardians, we know that you have been anticipating this moment for what seems like an eternity. Thank you for entrusting your child's education to us. We appreciate your support and your cooperation over the last 4 years. I want to personally congratulate and thank each one of you for helping your child remain focused and reaching this milestone. It is a great pleasure that I present our stage participants. I ask that you hold your applause until each section has been introduced. Each stage participant is asked to stand as I call his or her name and to remain standing until the entire section has been introduced. Beginning on my far right, Mr. Harry Hughes, Chief Schools Officer for Richmond Public Schools. The Honorable Cheryl Burke, 7th District Representative to our school board. Ms. Felicia Cosby, 6th District Representative to our school board. Ms. Kenya Gibson, 3rd District Representative to our school board. The Honorable Dawn Page, 8th District Representative and Chair to our school board. And Mr. Jason Cambris, Superintendent, Richmond Public Schools. Thank you. On my far left, Miss Chanel Lewis, graduation counselor. Miss Natasha Jackson-Jones, school counselor. Mr. Jordan Wood, our 2018 Scholastic Standout. Miss Camilla Battle, Senior Guidance Counselor. Mr. Deshaun Turner, Valedictorian. Mr. Chester Smith, Assistant Principal. And Mr. William Smyray, Salutatorian. Please be seated. Our organist this evening is Miss Diane Briggs-Bacon. Thank you very much. In our audience are members of the faculty and staff of John Marshall High School, the Gresham brothers, who have been our Grand Marshals for the last 28 years, and John Marshall graduates, senior class sponsors, Mr. Elijah Freeman, Miss Sherry Young-Jones, and Miss Sarah Waltman. We also have our department heads, teachers, and other staff. We have invited our faculty and staff, as well as our administrators from our feeder schools. These dedicated professionals have worked tirelessly and tirelessly to help our students reach this point in their lives. Would the graduates please stand and thank these people for their support? Thank you. Please remain standing, class. And now, ladies and gentlemen of the audience, I present the John Marshall High School class of 2018. Please be seated. Ms. Page.
Good evening to the class of 2018 of John Marshall High School. On behalf of the Richmond City School Board, we congratulate you. And to our parents and the family members who have supported our graduates along their journey, we thank you as well. Graduation is a time to commemorate your achievements, anticipate for future opportunities, and embrace a world of infinite possibilities. Remember to always follow your dreams. Again, congratulations to the class of 2018.
Good evening, honored guests, friends, family, staff, and the graduating class of 2018. It feels like just yesterday I was coming to John Marshall for the first time in the 9th grade. Seeing everybody with the sport blue sixes, spotting all my friends from Henderson, everybody with their schedule in their hand. We all had that nervous look on our faces, not knowing what to expect from high school. It took us a week or two to realize high school is like middle school with just more freedom. As 9th graders, we were still running around stress-free, still taking it all in, and still being the little guys around school again. We enjoyed our first high school events like homecoming week and our homecoming game. Every year, new trends came out, like the twist hair sponge. With waves going out of style and froze coming back in, everyone had a sponge. And if you didn't, you were asking somebody to use theirs. If I remember anything, I can remember every teacher and administrator telling us, don't play around in class, make sure you pass your SOL so you won't have to worry them in your senior year. They preach that every single day. Towards the end of the 9th grade school year, most of us finished with our SOLs, and all the attention was on the class of 2015 that would soon graduate. So we were just chilling until the last day of school. When that day finally arrived, two things happened. First, the legendary Miss Britt announced her retirement, and second, we were finished. We were finally finished with our first year of high school. Coming in, we were clueless 14-year-olds coming from all different walks of life. You were only worrying about staying fresh and knowing when the next pair of J's would come out. Now, by the end of that first year, most of us made new friends, joined a sports team or a club, and most importantly, we survived freshman year. Coming into 10th grade, we felt that we had a purpose. We knew what to expect and how to approach it. As sophomores, we felt like we belonged. 10th grade still had that same stress-free feeling as 9th grade, and everybody was starting to create his or her own identity. I have to say there were two big changes. Dr. Rory became my new principal, and someone put their fire alarm almost every single day. Other than that, it was pretty much the same. In our sophomore class meeting, we met Miss Everett. She will lead our new Future Center. She explained that she is here to help us plan for our post-secondary future. That means life after high school. She said she would focus most of her time with the juniors and seniors, but there was always an exception, and you usually could find a few sophomores in there, including me. 10th grade flew by, and next up was the year that people call your most important year, junior year. This is when that stress-free feeling starts going away. All day, every day, we heard the same thing. They told us, take AP classes, get your GPA higher, register for College Board, sign up for SATs. I feel like this was the longest year because it put the most pressure on us since we entered high school. But like true justices, we prospered and made it through. Now here comes the year we all have been waiting for, senior year. This is where you learn whether you have all your ducks in a row, none of your ducks in a row, or just some of your ducks in a row. This is when that stress-free feeling completely disappeared. I spent a lot of time wondering if this personal statement is the best that it could be, or is this essay going to earn me a scholarship? Luckily, Miss Everett was here every step of the way. The hardest part about senior year is that it was the last time for everything. Our last homecoming, our last football game, our last basketball game, but that one was exciting, playing on the biggest stage and winning the state championship. Tonight, I realized that everything is coming to an end, but tonight is also the start of a new beginning. This moment is a stepping stone to our future, and each person here has played a role in getting us to this stage. Specifically, I want to thank my mom for all you have done for me. If it weren't for you, Mom, I wouldn't be on this stage. Lastly, graduating class, I would like to tell you this. The road to success is not an easy one. Throughout life, we will have trials and tribulations just like we had in high school. But we can face down those trials and tribulations just as we have done over these 4 years together. We can succeed. As long as you remember the bigger picture, as long as you stay focused on your goals, you can prevail through anything. And so class of 2018, as we begin our new chapter in our life, let us always, always strive for greatness.
Good evening, parents, teachers, school officials, and all my peers who graduated today. I can't believe today is finally here. After 4 years we spent in high school, our hard work is finally paying off. As we all know, today marks the end of our high school careers and the beginning of our lives as adults. Some of us will go off to college, some will go to work, some will enlist in the military, and some will start families. We are all branching out to do different things. Whatever you do next, we will all face new challenges in the future. We will make mistakes in life, maybe many times. I want you to know that it's okay to make mistakes and it's okay to fail. I found out how it feels when I failed not just one SOL, but two. I failed both Earth Science and Algebra 1. It was my fault. I was embarrassed. I took the classes for a joke and didn't think I needed to study for the test. I was wrong. I learned that I shouldn't take anything lightly or take it for granted. When I was feeling down, I read that being human means you will make mistakes, and you will make mistakes because failure is God's way of moving you into another direction. That's a quote from Oprah Winfrey. She knows a few things about shaking your own success. Her words reminded me that it's okay to fail and make mistakes as long as you learn from it. As long as you take the steps necessary to fix it, and always keep in mind that no one is perfect. I think I learned some important lessons from failing those SOL tests early on. I learned to take my responsibilities seriously and to always stay focused on achieving my goals. I intend to take the lessons with me in the fall when I go to college at VCU, where I hope to become a doctor. And I will encourage my classmates to learn from my mistakes, and I'm sure a few of you have made the same mistakes, so learn from yourself. I would like to take a moment to thank my mother for her guidance and love and caring, and to thank all the parents who are here today. We know today means as much to us to people who have given us unconditional love and who care for us every day, as it does to all of us graduating. And those of you who have done that, parents, extended family, teachers, and counselors, we cannot thank you enough for everything you have done for us and everything you will continue to do. You have given us your best, and now is our time to show you that we have learned. We can do that by finding our own unique way to make the world a better place. While I'm sure each of us will continue to make mistakes, my hope is that as we live each day, we will make fewer mistakes. And that, classmates, is my challenge to you. Make fewer mistakes so that you can reach your full potential. If each of us is able to achieve that, just imagine the fact that we will have on the world. We all know the world needs help right now. There's too much violence in our country today, especially in public schools. Our country is engaged in wars on multiple fronts. Many of our citizens do not have adequate health care, our streets are unsafe, and our children are dying. And schools are no longer unconditionally safe places, even though schools should be one place where you go to safely learn, study, and explore. Children should not have to worry about their own safety or their health or the economy of a country. And parents should not have to worry about their children being safe at school, but many do worry, too many. And today, we're entering a place where we need to take these issues seriously and be about change. And we can make change. I challenge us all to raise our voices, be heard, and change the world. The future is truly in our hands, and the world needs help, our community needs help. So, class of 2018, let's go out and change the world.
Good evening. On behalf of Ms. Portia James, Mrs. Natasha Jackson-Jones, and the Student Support Services Department, we would like to congratulate each of you on a job well done. It has been an honor and a privilege to serve as your school counselors. Commencement is defined as a beginning. We look forward to each of you doing great things after graduation. Many of you have plans to attend a 4-year university or a 2-year university, while some have enlisted into the military. Others will attend a technical school or enter the workforce. Much success to each of you in your future endeavors. The class of 2018 has received approximately $3,513,000 in scholarships and grants. At this time, I would like to recognize the top 10 seniors with the highest grade point averages in the class. When your name is called, please stand and remain standing until all names have been called. With a GPA of 3.71, attending J. Sergeant Reynolds Community College, Shantae Rowe. GPA 3.71, attending Virginia Commonwealth University, Jasmine Lyons. GPA 3.74, attending Virginia State University, Rhodesha Smith. 3.78, attending Virginia Commonwealth University, Kaven Jackson. 3.79, attending Virginia State University, Edward Balsaw. GPA 3.79, she's undecided where she would attend school, Zakiya Irvin. 3.96, attending Radford University, Edward Robinson. GPA 4.01, attending Old Dominion University, also graduating with an associate's degree, Jordan Woods. Our salutatorian with a GPA of 4.05, attending Old Dominion University, William Smyree. Valedictorian with a GPA of 4.28, attending Virginia Commonwealth University, Deshaun Turner. Thank you. You may be seated. Always remember, you're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and love more than you know. Congratulations to the entire class of 2018.
Good evening, Mr. Campbell, school board members, parents, teachers, honored guests, and my fellow class of 2018. Dr. Roy asked me to speak because not only am I earning my high school diploma today, but a few weeks ago I also earned my degree after completing 2 years of Reynolds Community College downtown. How, you may ask? At the end of my sophomore year, my counselor, Mrs. Johnson, presented me with the opportunity to enter into the early college academy. I didn't know what it was, and no one at John Marshall had ever done it before, so I was skeptical. I agreed to go to an information session, though, and I'll be honest, I wasn't sold on it. It sounded like a lot of work. Basically, I would be attending college classes while still taking high school classes as well. Now, if you know me, you know I'm lazy. I like to take it easy all the time. But my mother was very excited about the opportunity for me and was persistent about me being able to participate. She pointed out how it would save me a lot of money when I go to a 4-year college. It was important to my mom, and she made a good case, so I agreed to it. During the program, I often wondered whether I had made the right choice. The next 2 years were the hardest of my life. I was forced to make sacrifices of my time and energy. I didn't have the luxury of time to hang with my friends on the weekends. I had to study. I often didn't get much sleep because I worked my part-time job and would have to come home to finish my assignments as well. As time passed, I grew tired of it. What kept me motivated, though, was I knew my efforts wouldn't be in vain. I'm also not the kind of person to quit and waste the time that I had already invested. I learned an important lesson along the way. I came to understand early that in order to reach your goals in life, you have to often take risks. You have to be willing to invest a lot of time and energy. I knew the college program would be a long and difficult journey. I knew it would require sacrifices and an unyielding commitment, and I was proud that I did. I learned not to be afraid of opportunities when they appear. You also may not recognize it at first. I know I didn't. But people encouraged me to do something hard, and I finally listened. I'm glad I did, though. Each of us, the class of 2018, will be faced with similar decisions. That's just how life is. When the moment comes, though, don't be afraid. Take the risk, especially if it involves making you a better person. Do it for yourself, but most importantly, do it for your friends and your family and those that love you. I promise you that the fruits of your labor and hard work and determination will definitely be sweet. So starting today, when graduation is over, let's go out and take those risks. Thank you, my fellow classmates of 2018.
Mr. Cameras, honorable members of the school board, platform guests, parents, guardians, friends of John Marshall, and last but not least, the class of 2018. Good evening. We're at the portion of the program for which you have been so patiently waiting, and I dare not stand in the way, between the diplomas and the class of 2018. So I'll keep it short. I would like to just take a moment to express my sincere appreciation to the parents, guardians, and families of the class of 2018. Would those parents, guardians, and families please stand? Thank you. Thank you. On behalf of the administration and the staff of John Marshall High School, I would like to thank you for allowing this opportunity to impart knowledge to your child. We thank you for entrusting your child to us and allowing our staff to provide these young people with the appropriate skills needed to be successful in the 21st century. To the class of 2018, I also know you're eager to receive your diploma for which you have worked so hard, eager to join your family and friends to share the joy of your accomplishments, and they want to share it with you. Over the last 4 years, you've worked and studied, practiced and played, and grown mentally and physically. You're now ready to begin a new chapter of your lives as an adult member of the world. As you reflect back when you're a freshman, new to John Marshall, think of your freshman picture as opposed to your senior picture in the yearbook. Wow, how you've grown and matured, and you've accomplished so much. You've overcome those challenges and obstacles in your lives, but you never gave up. You are resilient and you persevered. As your principal, I want you to know it's been an honor and a pleasure to work with each of you. You've grown into a group of fine young adults, and I have no doubt you're ready to go out and conquer the world. I believe you're prepared for the next adventure in your lives, and your journey begins today. To our parents, I thank you for your dedication and your commitment. Yeah, there's been a few bumps, but you're here. You persevered. You never gave up. Thank you. To the class of 2018, please do not let this moment pass without thanking your parents, your family, your loved ones, your friends who stood by you, who supported you in reaching this graduation. Also, please remember those teachers, coaches, and other staff who challenged you to think, to analyze, to devise new ways of thinking, to gain knowledge, and to grow academically. 50 years ago, the 1968 Marshallite, the John Marshall Yearbook, noted that traditions and changes mold John Marshall. That is true today. Our school is like a kaleidoscope. It is structured, it is patterned, definite, but within that structure are transitional, contrasting, and ephemeral things. Behind the walls of John Marshall are faces of people with enthusiasms and traditions that mingle with the new attitudes and the people that symbolize John Marshall, the joy and pride of the North Side. You are ready, respectful, and responsible John Marshall graduates. Today, I challenge each graduate to accomplish the impossible. You are only limited by your dreams and your ambitions to change the world, so chase your dreams. Class of 2018, please remain standing. Mr. Hamris, as principal of John Marshall High School, I certify that the class of 2018 has met the requirements for graduation as mandated by the State Board of Education of the Commonwealth of Virginia and the School Board of the City of Richmond.
By virtue of the authority granted and vested in me by the State of Virginia and delegated to me by the Richmond Public Schools Board, I hereby confer your diplomas and declare you fully entitled to all of the rights, honors, and privileges thereto. Congratulations!
Thank you, Mr. Camrus. Class of 2018, please be seated. Parents, families, and friends, as we proceed through the program, again, I'll ask your cooperation. Please refrain from whistling, name calling, and loud outbursts so that every graduate's name can be heard. Let's make sure the graduates are the focus of our attention. Thank you.
Howard Allen. Travis Ashford. Diamond Bagley. Sarita Bailey. Shakasia B. Cope. Stephen Grant. Edward Bossar. Princess Boyd. Rashard Bradshaw. Joshua Braxton. Kervante Browley. Takia Brodus. James Brooks. Janaya Brown. Jayshawn Brown. Tyleek Brown. Jamisha Brunson. Taekwon Bumpers. China Burns. Amber Butler. Kayla Butler. Justin Carter. Quadrain Cephas. Isaiah Charity. Sion Chavers. Quesanera Chavers. Vincent Conway. Devon Cook. Danisha Daniels. Sarah Davis. Jarvell Drayton. Brianna Dunnigan. Natalie Edwards. Tayshawn Elam. Isaiah Fairley. Terry Fields. Janasia Filzame. Jervon Fisher. Syasia Fleming. Antoine Ford. Cherish Futrell. Talia Garnett. Kiera Gatlin. Jerry G. Montrell Gilmore. Dante Gooden. Lucky Green. Kayvon Hall. Kayvon Harris. Rayshawn Harris. Sincere Harris. Demecca Hawkins. Shantae Hearn. Kayla Heath. Tony Henderson Jr. Diamond Hicks. Mikhail Hunter. Zakia Irving. Israel Jackson. Kaven Jackson. Quate Jackson. Brayshawn Johnson. Diamond Johnson. Chamonix Johnson. Jafaria Jones. Stephanie Jones. Jerron Jordan. Tony Kidd. Asia Kilby. Camontre Lambert. Alvane Lee. Ashante Linton. Delasia Loney. Alicia Lunde. Jasmine Lyons. William Morrow. Brittany McClure. Janisha McKeever. LaRon Mitchell. Dallas Modesti. Michael Moore. Bashir Uman. Najee Pierre. Janisha Pitts. Nadine Pope. Rontario Porter. Zaire Porter. Tyreek Pryor. Deviana Ragland. Emmanuel Rawls. Kiara Rubin. Kenya Richardson. Edward Robinson. Marissa Rose. Shantae Rowe. Arnasia Russell. DeMonte Rustin. Joseph Sams III. Robin Sledge. Delisha Smith. Destiny Smith. Radisha Smith. Tervonde Smith. Watasia Smith. William Smyree III. Clinton Spellbaker. Nakita Spradley Williams. Tyshan Stevens. Tyrell Sykes Johnson. Tyree Taylor. Asia Terry. Joshua Tolbert. Lindsay Tolles. Deshaun Turner. Takira Ulmer. Kristen Vaughn. Noah Vaughn. Delati Virtue. Roche Varis. Andre Wallace. Anthony Wallace. Karan Washington. Taylor Washington. Tierra Washington. Tyshawn Washington. Ricky Webb Jr. Princess Wells. Devontae White. Yakia White. Samara Whiting. Keshara Wilborn. Dominique Williams. Takia Wilson. Ready? Jordan Woods. Quentin Windley. Barryon Wright.
Would the class of 2018 please stand? Class of 2018, by the authority vested in me as principal of John Marshall High School, the laws of the Commonwealth of Virginia, the governing regulations and policies of the Virginia Department of Education and the Richmond City School Board, I hereby confirm that the seniors of the class of 2018, whose names have been presented to me, are now graduates of John Marshall High School. Graduates for the class of 2018, please move your tassel from your left to your right to signify you are now a graduate. Will everybody please stand and join us in singing our alma mater and remain standing for the graduate recessional. Congratulations, families and graduates.